Welcome to another episode of Technique Tuesday. We are doing merengue and we're going to talk about knee action. Alright, knee action and merengue. So in a lot of the club dances, we actually have soft knees a lot of the time, especially in salsa dancing. It's not too crazy. However, merengue has a lot of hip action. We really want pronounced changing of the knees the entire time. So our previous Technique Tuesday video, we did merengue, we did foot placement. So I talked about the feet being turned out, my heels touch, my toes don't. You need good foot placement to have a foundation to be able to start talking about what the knees do. So assuming I already have this foot position taken care of, I'm going to start out by bending one knee and straightening the other knee. So I keep changing back and forth, one bends and one straightens over and over again, right? So I won't have two knees bent, and I actually really won't even have two legs straight at the same time. Merengue is gonna really be changing of the knees the entire time. There's a few things I have to do to make this feel good and look good, is that my weight is over the balls of my feet, so much so that I can click my heels on the floor comfortably. If I'm back in my heels, that I click my toes, and now I change my knees, I'm really in what's called like the back seat, and it looks kind of silly and feels really silly. So I'm forward on the balls of my feet, so now when my knees change every single time, I can even pick up my heels off the floor to get more articulation in the bending of my knees. Every single time I take a step, I'm always changing which knee is bent the entire time. If I practice in front of the mirror and I stand still and I just practice this changing in the knees, the next thing I need to kind of look at is my shoulders. My shoulders aren't going to open up and change with my knees at the same time too, because if I dance with a partner and I do this the entire time, we won't even be able to hold on to each other. So what I have to kind of practice is I can put my hands against the wall, I can hold my elbows up in front of my shoulders to kind of look, to visualize my shoulders in front of myself here, and now it's really easy for me to see and tell if my shoulders change the entire time. So I want to keep myself flat the entire time so that every time I change one of my knees, my hips start to move and react as well without my shoulders changing too much. So get those knees changing one at a time instead of bending both knees over and over again, and your merengue will start improving. We're building this foundation to some great hip action in this amazing dance. Thank you so much.